Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back another video today, and today the Detroit Pistons have exercised both Alec Burks and Isaiah Livers' team options. Alec Burks has a $10.5 million team option, and Isaiah Livers, who has a $1.9 million team option, has really solid moves by the Detroit Pistons right here. Now, I think you're looking at the Isaiah Livers, exercising his team option. That's more of that's a guy that's going to be a part of their team next year. I don't see him going anywhere, but in my opinion, I see the Pistons, they're picking up this team option for Alec Burks right here to move him somewhere else. Alec Burks, even though he'll be a free agent in 2024, he'll have some value. Had a really good season with the Detroit Pistons this offseason. Averaged 13 points per game with 41% three-point shooting. A great veteran, a good three-point shooter, good scorer. I think a lot of teams could be interested in Alec Burks in free agency. I don't know I don't know what his value will be just because of him being a free agent the next summer. But you could maybe get some solid role players back in return for Alec Burks. Maybe some draft picks. Who knows what you could get for Alec Burks. But even if you decide to keep him, he's still a solid player. Although I do not see Detroit keeping Alec Burks. He averaged 13 points per game and 3 rebounds per game and shot 41% from 3, though. Wouldn't be bad if you kept him. I just don't see them. I don't see... even though the Pistons are going to be better next season, I still see the two sides moving on. But I see Alec Burks getting traded. I don't know when, I don't know to where, but you could get some solid pieces back for him. And not only that, but Isaiah Livers, that's another really solid move. He had a really good season for the Pistons this year. Averaged 7 and 3, shot 37% from 3, and he'll be a solid piece for the Pistons off the bench. It's going to be harder for him next season because there's the Pistons their roster is improving, adding in Marcus Sasser and Ausar Thompson in the draft. They have cap space to spend in free agency. They can maybe get multiple players back in trades, as they have Bojan Bogdanovic and Alec Burks to potentially move in trades. Also have guys like Killian Hayes and a couple other players they might be moving in trades. So I think, I don't know what's going to happen with Isaiah Livers. I think he'll still probably be a part of their rotation next season, in the 23-24 season. But it just depends on how this Detroit team improves their roster, because I think Detroit might just go fully improve, like completely just improve their roster unbelievably just because of adding in Monty Williams as their head coach. They've already added in two really good draft picks. As a Cougars fan, watching Marcus Sasser, that man is a baller. He's an unbelievable three-point shooter, which Pistons needed three-point shooting help. He averaged 19 points per game with the Cougars this season. Not only that, Ausar Thompson's great as well. So you've already added in those two guys. You're bringing back Isaiah Livers. You have trade pieces with Bojan Bogdanovic, Killian Hayes, Alec Burks, maybe Marvin Bagley, some second-round picks they could maybe look to potentially move, because I think they have like 2 or 3 second-round picks in 2024. And, yeah, they have a bunch of trade assets. They have cap space to spend in free agency. So I think this Pistons team is going to improve a lot throughout the offseason. Through free agency, through trades, I think this Pistons team is going to improve a lot. They've already improved a little bit with adding in Monty Williams to lead their team, their young team. And that's going to be a big thing. Getting Cade Cunningham back, drafting Ausar and Marcus Sasser. I think the Pistons are, they're already to the point where they're starting to see, some improvement, and you're going to see free agency and some trades, and they're going to even start to improve even more. So the Alec Burks move, it's really solid, but I don't see him staying on the roster. I see him being moved to somewhere else. But Isaiah Livers, he will most likely stay on the Pistons roster, and they will keep him off the bench as a rotation player. You guys have your thoughts on the moves by the Detroit Pistons? That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.